Artificial intelligence continues to improve human existence in subtle steps. AI is expected to bring $13 trillion to the world economy by 2030, accounting for around 16% of the total global share. Despite the practical and monetary benefits, AI has a number of shortcomings and issues that prevent it from being widely used. So what are the concerns and issues that keep AI experts awake at night? Welcome to Tech Heaven, and in this video we'll take a look at some unknown issues with AI which people need to know. Number 7. Unemployment. What happens after the end of jobs? The hierarchy of labor is largely concerned with automation. As we develop methods to automate jobs, we may be able to free up space for individuals to take on more sophisticated roles, shifting from physical labor that dominated pre-industrial world to the cognitive labor that characterizes strategic and administrative work in our globalized society. Consider trucking. It employs millions of people in the United States alone. What will happen to them if Tesla's Elon Musk's self-driving trucks become generally available in the next decade? However, when we consider the lower chance of accidents, self-driving trucks appear to be an ethical decision. The same thing might happen to office employees and the majority of the workforce in industrialized countries. This brings us to the subject of how we will spend our time. Most people still rely on selling their time in order to support their families and themselves. We can only hope that this option will allow people to find meaning in non-labor activities such as caring for their families, participating in community activities, and learning new ways to contribute to human civilization. Number 6. Inequality. How do we distribute the wealth created by the machines? Our economic system is founded on remuneration for contributions to the economy, which is frequently measured using an hourly pay. When it comes to products and services, the bulk of businesses still rely on hourly labor. However, by utilizing artificial intelligence, a firm can substantially reduce its reliance on the human workforce, resulting in fewer people receiving revenue. As a result, those with ownership in AI-driven enterprises will make all of the money. We are already witnessing an increasing wealth disparity, with startup founders reaping a disproportionate share of the economic surplus they generate. In 2014, the 3 largest companies in Detroit and the 3 largest corporations in Silicon Valley made nearly the same revenues. But in Silicon Valley, there were 10 times fewer employees. How can we organize a fair post-labor economy if we actually envision a post-work society? Number 5. Humanity. How do machines affect our behavior and interaction? AI bots are becoming increasingly adept at simulating human interaction and relationships. Eugene Gustman, a bot, won the Turing Challenge for the first time in 2015. In this task, human raters used text input to communicate with an unknown entity, then estimated whether they were conversing with a human or a machine. This is just the beginning of an era in which we will routinely deal with machines as if they were humans, whether in customer service or sales. While humans are restricted in the amount of time and attention they can devote to another person, artificial bots may devote nearly unlimited resources to developing connections. Even if few of us are aware of it, we are already witnessing how robots may activate the reward centers in the human brain. Consider clickbait headlines and video games. These headlines are frequently optimized with A/B testing, a basic type of algorithmic optimization for text that captures our attention. This and other techniques are used to make a variety of video and mobile games addicting. The future frontier of human dependency is technology addiction. On the other hand, perhaps we might think of a different application for software which has already proven to be effective at directing human attention and initiating specific behaviors. When applied correctly, this has the potential to move society toward more desirable behavior. However, in the wrong hands, it might be harmful. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the scene. Number 4. Artificial stupidity. How can we guard against mistakes? Learning is the source of intelligence, whether you are a human or a machine. Systems typically go through a training phase in which they learn to recognize correct patterns and behave in response to their inputs. Once a system has been fully trained, it can enter the test phase, where it is subjected to more instances and its performance is evaluated. Obviously, the training process cannot cover all of the scenarios that a system may encounter in the real world. These systems can be deceived in ways that humans cannot. Random dot patterns, for example, can cause a system to see things that aren't there. If we rely on AI to usher us into a new era of labor, security, and efficiency, we must assure that the machine works as intended and the humans cannot manipulate it to their own ends. Number 3. Racist robots. How do we eliminate AI bias? Though artificial intelligence has significantly greater processing speed and capacity than humans, it cannot always be trusted to be fair and neutral. Google and its parent firm Alphabet are among the leaders in artificial intelligence, as evidenced by Google Photos, which uses AI to identify people, objects, and scenes. However, it can go wrong, such as when a camera's racial sensitivity was off or when software used to forecast future offenders exhibited bias towards black people. We must remember that AI systems are designed by humans who can be biased and judgmental. Once again, if employed correctly or by those who seek societal improvement, artificial intelligence has the potential to be a catalyst for positive change. Number 2. Singularity. How do we stay in control of a complex intelligent system? Humans are at the top of the food chain for reasons other than sharp teeth and strong muscles. Human dominance is largely attributable to our ingenuity and intelligence. We can defeat larger, quicker, and stronger animals because we can design and employ methods to control them, including physical tools such as cages and weapons, as well as cognitive skills such as training and conditioning. This raises an important concern about artificial intelligence. Will it one day have the same edge over humans? We also can't rely on simply pulling the plug, because a sufficiently advanced machine may predict this maneuver and defend itself. This is what some refer to as the singularity, the point at which humans are no longer the most intelligent beings on the planet. Number 1. Robot rights. How do we define the humane treatment of AI? While neuroscientists continue to work on deciphering the mysteries of conscious experience, we now have a better understanding of the underlying mechanics of reward and aversion. Even simple creatures have these systems. In some ways, we are developing analogous reward and aversion mechanisms in artificial intelligence systems. Reinforcement learning, for example, is analogous to dog training, in that increased behavior is reinforced with a virtual reward. These systems are currently quite superficial, but they are growing more intricate and lifelike. Could we regard a system to be in pain when its reward mechanisms provide negative feedback? Furthermore, so-called genetic algorithms work by simultaneously constructing multiple instances of a system, with only the most effective surviving and combining to generate the next generation of instances. This occurs across many generations and is a method of system improvement. Instances that fail are removed. When do we consider genetic algorithms to be a sort of mass murder? When we accept machines as entities capable of perception, emotion, and action, it's not a big leap to examine their legal position. Should they be handled as if they were intelligent animals? Will they think about the pain of feeling machines? Some ethical problems are about reducing suffering, while others are about risking unpleasant results. While we contemplate these hazards, we should also remember that technological advancement in general implies a better life for everyone. Artificial intelligence has enormous promise, and it is up to us to ensure that it is used responsibly. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Do you think machines will replace humans anytime soon? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.